Hi everybody, FJOJR here once again with another gaming video. We are continuing Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles for the Sega Genesis. Playing this once again on PC for the Sonic and Knuckles collection. Once again, the 50th iteration of this game that I've purchased. So, and I'm gonna say once again, my favorite game of all time. So let's continue with the subject I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about art. Art, the human expression of feelings and emotions, and, well, depends on what you think is art, because art is anything nowadays. Art can be anything. I live in Miami right now, which is full of all kinds of artwork, all kinds of expression, whether it be independent artists who are just doing it to express themselves or to send some sort of message, or things like what those frickin' Brito art pieces, which are, I'm sure he started off as, an artist who was an actual artist, and now he's, well, some people believe he's sold out, and some people actually, you've probably seen this if you're from South Florida. Some people actually actively deface his art pieces that are shown in public areas or buildings and or areas like that, because some people believe he's sold out. It's not art anymore now. It's just some sort of manufactured thingamabobber. But if I'd like to question those people to think that they must like some sort of medium that one could describe that as well. Like, I don't know, maybe they're a fan of Batman, or like I am. And Batman's a manufactured art form now. He's the movies like the Batman vs Superman are obviously made to create a profit. And reading some of the comments and just the way the movie makers feel about that franchise, like Zack Snyder saying that Batman vs Superman is basically like a last-ditch effort, kind of your final, like when you're just done as an artist or a filmmaker or something like that, which is bad. It would be really great if somebody who actually loved the franchise was working on it. But in any case, art, all kinds of art, whether it's made for profit, made not for profit, it's all art. Art is things that we perceive, and I've come to realize that through undergrad, I've taken art classes and theater classes and things like that, just different forms of expression. I have a graphic design degree, so I kind of get what art is, and then the experience of making art is great. It's something that it's an outlet for myself. I consider even things being made on YouTube are art. I don't know if I can consider this art. This is just me babbling on about random subjects, when today's random subject is art. For me, I think the biggest debate that I kind of disagree with some people who are against it is video games is art. Some people don't consider video games art. Some people think that video games are just some sort of mindless medium that, I don't know, maybe it's something that's changed throughout the evolution of video games. I'm sure at the beginning of video games, people didn't consider them art. It's just some Italian man running around collecting mushrooms and jumping on turtles, and it's some just random crap. Or let's say Laura Croft is just some big boob woman who's in like a cave or something, and hey, look, she's got big boobs, and that's that's not art to some people, but I don't know if people who judge video games like that have seen video games lately. Video games are surpassing film in a lot of ways, and in storytelling and presenting visual and even audio forms. They're just, I listen to way more video game soundtracks than I do movie soundtracks, and uh, there's a lot of memorable moments in video games that I can cherish just as much as any grand movie moment. And really, it's something that shouldn't even be debated at this point. It's just art. Art. It's a form of human expression, and this video games are an interactive form. A video game. Yeah, there's for most video games there's a preset path, but you can go about it the way you want, within limitations, but with the way you want. And for me, and I wanted to create video games when I was younger. I mean, I thought I could be a video game developer, but I don't think I have the skills for that or the tool set for any of that. But I do love them. My skill set's more for graphic design. I love creating graphic designs, graphics, things like that. Even just now, I made a thing for orientation for my law school for the student organization that I'm vice president of, and it was a spur of the moment thing. I had to create it on the fly, but when I was making it, I was enjoying myself, and I just it calms me. It's a calming form, and that's why I love art. And I'll always try and create something new and in some way, shape, or form at some point, including things like this, things like YouTube videos. And I hope people making more of these and more graphic design and I don't know, other kinds of art. See what happens in the future. Well, thanks everybody. Talk to you next time.